Back in the day, you know, things were a little bit more relaxed. You go into sort of a practice room, and you know, there'd be whoever's on in that session, their darts to be on, just used to pick them up and have a throw and go, no, don't like them. Nope, don't like them.
Keane require 110.
Does the top quality finishing continue for Keane Barry? He will get a dart. It's at double 16.
70.
And a rare miss at the outer ring.
Require 76.
Marko Kantele has not missed at the outer ring. He should get at least one go at it.
$36. Keane require 32.
It was a good attempt.
Yep, great effort.
Yeah, shot the 7th leg. Keane back.
Hey, nice.
8th leg.
That's
Keane
satisfying. He stuck one just outside, and you can tell exactly where he's aiming. Lay it on top. Nice little kiss off the barrel and directly in. It is the exact shot he was going for.
Yeah, when you're playing well and you feel in control,
58.
You can make those small adjustments, and that's down to hours and hours of practice where you've just got the feel. There was one period when Phil was tinkering with his darts, and he had them quite
42.
bulbous, almost John Lowe style barrel, and there he is with a pair of scissors chopping down an already tiny flight to almost a non-existent one, and he just steps up and starts cracking in 180s, and let me have I could barely get them to stick in the board.
Well, it's genuinely quite difficult, isn't it? With a small flight, there's less stability with the dart. So if you're not perfect on your technique, it'll fishtail around and go all over the place.
Yeah, but if you use because obviously they go through the air quicker, so any kind of error at the point of release is magnified by the time it gets to the boards. And an unstable dart will go through the air beautifully because of the aerodynamic qualities.
Just may not go where you want it.
No, exactly.
That's where Keane Barry wants it. And again, 2 treble visit.
Yeah, that's just been his key to success. That's now 12 2 treble visits, 5 for Marko.
So he's hitting, look, this is only the 8th leg. He's hitting 2 a leg.
Yeah. Yeah. That's hard to beat. Always going to be chasing.
58. Marko
he doesn't get a match start there, but he should get 2 if he's allowed to come back to the board. Marko Kantele has only been allowed 3 darts at double in the whole match so far. He will not get another one now, and he might not get another one at all.
41.
It's Keane Barry, who is hitting more than half his darts at double, to set up a meeting with Rob Cross. Beautiful stuff from Keane Barry. Only a 96 average, but so authoritative from the young Irishman. He was a quarter-finalist in Munich. He has kicked off another run here in the Netherlands. And once again, it is Rob Cross, the 2-time European champion, who stands in his way. He will attempt to beat him once more on a Euro Tour stage tomorrow. But coming up next, we've got Jim Williams, a major title winner for the WDF and a PDC senior title winner as well, continuing his European campaign.
Round of the Dutch Darts Championship. It's Dynamite, Keane Barry. Keane, congratulations. After your best European tour run so far in Munich, you kick off this event in a very, very good fashion there. I mean, you had the foot on this match from the beginning, really. You were in control.
Yeah, it's good to start back good again, you know, after the last tournament went well. So I found my range early, got comfortable, and I was just doing the right things, really. So just move on to tomorrow now, and yeah.
The guys on commentary were saying that your 2 treble visits in this match, they came about so regularly. That was really what made the difference in this one.
Yeah, I couldn't manage to hit 180. I don't know why, but the 140s are going, so I'm not complaining. You know, just hopefully tomorrow, same again, and just keep doing what I'm doing. Hopefully.
Next round, Rob Cross again, who so far in 5 meetings you only beat him once, but you did beat him in Munich. So this memory is still fresh for you.
Yeah, of course. You know, like obviously playing against Rob's gonna be a tough game, but like my game's good at the minute and playing well, and if I just keep doing what I'm doing, like who knows what can happen, you know. But I'm feeling good, so looking forward to it.
Sounds simple enough. Keane, congratulations. Really, really good performance. Best of luck tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, Dynamite, Keane Barry.
Zijn jullie er klaar voor? Ja, zeker zijn we er klaar voor. Ik heb meegebracht voor jullie, mijn vrienden en collega's, op feestgebied een absoluut spektakel. Het is lachen, het is gieren brullen, het is helemaal zakken vullen. Geef ze een absoluut applaus. De zeerdakkers, ik bedoel de deurzakkers. Oké, wat gaan we doen, nee? We steken allemaal de handen hoog in de lucht. We maken een dakje boven ons hoofd en roepen pizza hut, pizza hut. Dan steken we onze handen op onze oksels. We maken een snelle kipbeweging. Kentucky Fried Chicken, Kentucky Fried Chicken. En tot slot steken we de handen recht vooruit. We maken 2 halve cirkels als water de grote en dan zingen we uit volle borst. McDonald's, McDonald's. Oké, allemaal. Pizza hut, pizza hut, Kentucky Fried Chicken in de pizza hut. Pizza hut, pizza hut, Kentucky Fried Chicken in de pizza hut. McDonald's, McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken in de pizza hut. McDonald's, McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken in de pizza hut. Oké, dat is nu het grote moment daar. Het is tijd voor de week. Jongens, kun je aan die kant beginnen? Oké. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oké, dan gaan we vanaf de andere kant gaan we weer terug. Zijn we er klaar voor? 4, 3, 2, 1. En dan weer die handen boven je hoofd. Een dakje. Pizza hut, pizza hut, Kentucky Fried Chicken in de pizza hut. Pizza hut, pizza hut, Kentucky Fried Chicken in de pizza hut. McDonald's, McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken in de pizza hut. McDonald's, McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken in de pizza hut. Jullie doen het geweldig. We gaan het nog één stapje moeilijker maken. Ja, want we gaan springen. Pizza hut, pizza hut, Kentucky Fried Chicken in de pizza hut. Pizza hut, pizza hut.
Welcome back to Layer 1, where Keane Barry has just produced yet another impressive performance. We're being spoiled by some of the winning displays so far here at the Dutch Darts Championship. The young Irishman seeing off Marko Kantele for the loss of just 2 legs, averaging in excess of 95 in the process, 67% on the checkout, and restricting Marko Kantele to just 3 darts at double in the whole match. That means that Barry is through to round 2, where he's going to face 2-time European champion Rob Cross for the 2nd time this year on the European Tour. All our winners today have impressed. Hall on his debut, a 6-0 win. Ratajski and Very Vampire with mid to high 90s averages. Matis Rasma, excellent. And Keane Barry, very, very impressive. Again, 3 more games to come for you this afternoon. And we continue with Jim Williams against George Killington.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2023 Dutch Darts Championship. First round action brought to you live by the PDC Europe as we're coming to you from the WTC Expo here in Leeuwarden. Time to get our next 2 players onto the stage. Would you please welcome from England, a winner on the development tour in his 3rd European tour event. Please welcome Killer George Killington. And his opponent from Wales with 1 title on the Pro Tour, a World Trophy champion, and a Lakeside World Championship finalist. Please welcome the Quiv, Jim Williams.
I get up when I want, except on Wednesdays when I get rudely awakened.
Well, George Killington, big thumbs up for the prodigy walk-on. Thumbs down for his Euro Tour record, it has to be said. This is only his third appearance at a European Tour event, but he is still searching for a first win, is the killer. Whereas Jim Williams, well, he could have been an even more regular appearance on the European Tour this year. Ducked out of one of them. He was called up as a late replacement, couldn't get there. But we did see him in Munich when he made it to the final day, only losing out to Nathan Aspinall, who was the beaten finalist. We saw him in Leverkusen, where he won a game before going down to Dave Chisnell. So this is another opportunity to add to the money that he's already won. And Jim Williams, it would not surprise me, I don't think it would surprise the man alongside me, Chris Murphy, if we saw Jim Williams at the European Championship and indeed a number of the big TV events this year.
Certainly not. And as you just alluded to in that intro, he's basically guaranteed to win this match, isn't he? Because he's won both of his first round fixtures, or all of his first round fixtures on the Euro Tour this year. George Killington, as Dan mentioned, has never won any.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First leg is George to throw first. Game on.
And on paper, this is the easiest of the lot for Williams. He's beaten John Henderson and Vincent van der Voort in first rounds. Went on to beat Martin Schindler in a second round as well in Munich, and then defeats of those top-level talents. Here's an Aspinall.
Well, Jim Williams managed to qualify for half a dozen Euro Tours last year and missed out on the European Championship.
440.
Something's collapsed. Didn't seem to distract Jim Williams, though.
Well, in qualifying for this as well, he's beaten a couple of players in decent form. Richard Vainstra, he swept him aside 6-1. And then the standout one, Boris Kritschmar, who's played some really decent stuff of late, 6-4. Killington himself had to win 3 matches to get through, beating another Welsh Williams, Louis, in between victories against James Wilson and the decisive one against Willie O'Connor. So basically, if your name starts with Will,
95,
then you will be killed.
Well, bad news for Jim then.
Some draw, isn't it, when you consider that little Paul Nicholson style pattern that I've just come out with. Afternoon, Paul, if you're watching.
Well, Jim Williams has started pretty brightly here to leave himself on a finish after 3 visits to the board.
But
that's a decent response.
Jimmy Rigo 121.
11 segment. Oh, dragged that into the 8s. By quite a distance as well.
Yeah, so Killington will get a chance
89. George
to hang on to his throw in the opening leg. "12 segment, not dragged."
Good.
And that is pinned perfectly. A killer blow early in this match for Jim Williams, who made a mess after such a promising start to that checkout.
Well, there's one piece of advice I would give Jim Williams that might have solved his problem there.
Is it a piece of advice that would have been said many, many times over the last 11 years on the Euro Tour, considering that this week is the 11th anniversary of Euro Tour darts?
Yes, it is.
And was it by one of the OGs